Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about another royal family, the royal family of Denmark. If you remember back a year ago or so, earlier this year actually, I did a video about the royal family of Denmark and the two brothers Frederik and Joakim. And I said that the two brothers were not getting along because the two wives were fighting. So there was rumors in the country that the brother who went to live to France with his wife and kids were not ostracized, right, but had to live because the two Marys were not getting along and there were some infighting. Mary from Australia was said to be jealous of Mary from France because she was more liked, and she's definitely more liked in Denmark than Mary from Australia. It created some tension, so they were sent away. That's what the rumor says. Now, it has been revealed that the Queen is taking the titles of the four children of Prince Joakim, the one in France, who happens to be her younger son, and she's taking it from the children. They no longer be styled as a prince or princess or as Her Royal Highness. They will be called, I think, Her Excellency. They will be Counts of Montpezat. Montpezat is a title that was given to the Queen's husband when they got married. I don't know if you follow. So now there's a family crisis because Prince Joakim and his ex-wife, who happened to be the mother of his two older children, who are now, I think, 20 and 22, something like that, said that they were caught off guard. He was only advised of the change of titles or the removing of titles 5 days ago, and that he had to tell his children, who are heartbroken because all they've known is being prince and princesses, and that they don't understand why it was taken away from them. It's something that should have been done before they were born. It would have been more understandable. And also the ex-wife says that it's heartbreaking to see how something like that is being taken away from their kids. The kids were already grown and born. It should not have been taken. It should have been removed when they got married or before the kids were ever born. So yeah, it's a sad situation. It's a back and forth between the grandma, who maintained that they weren't informed in time, that they were told in May that the titles will have to go, and that this is to streamline the royal family and also to give the children the chance to have a normal life. But you can't have a normal life after having lived all your life, 20 years of your life, like a prince. I think it's a bit unfair if you ask me. Now, the trolls and the haters are taking this as a sign that maybe Charles will follow suit and remove the titles from Harry and Meghan or from their children. But remember, Meghan already said that that's what Charles was thinking about doing, and she was called a liar for that. She said that she heard Charles will never give the children a prince or princess title. And so far, we haven't heard anything from Prince Charles in regards to that. Some people say, yeah, he's waiting on the book of Prince Harry's to make a decision on whether or not he's going to give the children some titles. But I don't believe so. I think his mind is already made up about the children, that they will not get that HRH or prince and princess title, and which is what Meghan Markle said in the beginning. Now, what are those people who call Meghan Markle a liar will say now? So I think it's two different situations, two different countries, and we should not compare, even if the situation is quite similar with the two brothers not getting along and them having to move to France to have a life, right? They're now living in the Danish embassy in France. So the Queen is quite adamant that the brother's children will lose the title. And also, it is said that she did that because the two sons are models. And people say that they're afraid of any scandal that could happen in that world that could taint the royal family. That's why she's removing all titles from them, so that whenever something like that happens, if they're involved in scandals such as drugs, and you know how the modeling world is, right? It's not going to taint the royal family because they will not have a prince or princess titles and so on. And there's also that idea that they're making money off of their names. They were born prince and princesses, and they're not getting any money from the crown. So it's normal that they're making money. Obviously, it's going to be off of their prince and princess titles because that's what they were born with. I think it's sad. It's a sad situation all around. And to be honest, I feel for those two kids. They are 4 kids, but I feel more for the first 2 kids because they are in their 20s all they've known is being princes all their life. They were interviewed by the media and they present themselves as princes and princesses. How are they going to present themselves as now? For the youngest two children, it's okay. They haven't had any social life yet. They're still young. They haven't presented themselves to the world as prince and princesses, never given interviews to talk about their life in the royal family, whereas the other two have done so. Like I said, it's a sad situation all around. I think that the Queen was a little bit harsh on the four kids. She should have, what if I would have done if I had been the Queen? I would have prevent any other person after the four children to get the title, meaning that the children of Prince Joakim will not have titles. So the great-grandchildren of the Queen wouldn't have any titles whatsoever, which is what's happening now in England. For example, if Archie's children are born, they will not get the prince and princesses status, so which is understandable. But I think that removing the titles after the fact is a bit unfair and a bit cruel. And the way it was all handled, I think it brought shame to Prince Joakim and his family. It felt as if they are ostracized from the Danish family. Yeah, that's how it is, unfortunately. But the Queen is not willing to change her mind. That's what it is. Now, people wonder how will the relationship between the royal families, the member of that royal family will be now that they do not agree on the way that titles removal had gone. So, yeah, it's sad. It's really sad. So, yeah. Let me know what you think. Hope you like the video. Feel free to click on like if it's the case. Subscribe for more videos and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. Thank you.